All right, so moving on to the next segment. I'll be sharing my early fight preview between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. So, the rumors are true. It is now reported by Ring Magazine that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua are scheduled to fight each other next year in the calendar year 2026. Both fighters will take separate fights on the same card at some point in 2026, possibly early 2026. In the beginning of the year, both fighters will then fight on the same card against separate opponents. And if Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua both win their fights, they will both fight each other in the back end of 2026 to give us one of the biggest heavyweight fights of this era. So, my thoughts on Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, it's about damn time. Finally. Now, to some, this might be 3 to 5 years late. And I agree with that because we should have got Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua a long time ago in the heavyweight division. But it would still be one of the biggest fights in this era of heavyweight boxing. And honestly, probably be one of, if not the biggest fight in UK history. That fight easily sells out at Wembley Stadium between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. And both fighters are former heavyweight champions. Both fighters have been around the block for a long time. Both fighters are very accomplished. Both fighters are some of the best heavyweights that we've seen in this era of heavyweight boxing. Now, the fight could go either way. It's a 50-50 fight still to this day, but it could be either a chess match in the boxing, a boxing chess match between the two respective fighters, where both fighters go deep into their arsenals and then their toolbox to outbox the other, or it could be a heavyweight slugfest because both fighters are very chinny. Both fighters have been dropped. Anthony Joshua's been knocked out. I think both fighters could either go in either one of those directions, and I could see both fighters being knocked down in this fight. I could see someone getting knocked out. I could see this fight going the distance. There's so many realistic paths to victory for both Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua once they get in the ring with each other in 2026. So I'm definitely looking forward to that fight. But the only thing I have a problem with is Turkey Al-Sheikh stalling to make this fight not happen faster. Because his recipe for success in this type of environment or atmosphere where he will put two fighters that are supposed to fight each other later on in the year on the same card fighting different opponents, that has not really worked out well for Turkey Al-Sheikh. As great as a box promoter he is, when he does this, the fights get cursed. If you guys remember, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, late 2023, were on the same card. Anthony Joshua won his fight, but Deontay Wilder lost his fight to Joseph Parker. Therefore, we never got Wilder versus Joshua. It happened earlier this year where Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia were on the same Times Square card, where Devin Haney was successful in his fight, but Ryan Garcia lost against Rolly Romero. So therefore, the rematch never happened. So it's a curse. I would rather them just fight than stall this out. But hopefully, both fighters win their next fights. Anthony Joshua takes care of business Friday against Jake Paul. He beats his next opponent, and Tyson Fury beats his opponent, and then we get the dream fight at heavyweight between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury in the back end of 2026. But honestly, anyone who believed that Tyson Fury was truly retired, you fooled yourself once again. Guys, he's a businessman. And Tyson Fury has retired time in and time out several times and have said this vocally. And to some, maybe this might have been the time where they believed it. But I never believed it because he was just in denial and a little delusional that he lost his two fights last year to Alexander Usyk. Both, well, I wouldn't say both, but the first fight was very close. And if he didn't golly around and play grab ass and play around that boxing ring, he would have defeated Alexander Usyk in the first fight, but then got dropped in the 9th round. That's a different story for a different day. But then lost convincingly in the 2nd round. So he was just in denial. He's a smart businessman. He just wanted the big payday to bring his ass back into the ring, and he's going to get one if he takes care of business against his next opponent that we don't know yet, and then we'll fight Anthony Joshua possibly at a sold-out Wembley Stadium. So both fighters are coming for big paydays. I think this is going to be a fun fight when we finally get it between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Fingers crossed that we don't get any roadblocks and both of them take care of business to get this fight in the back end of 2026.